Hey, what's up, everybody? The U.S. Mint denies Freedom of Information Act request to identify the 18 dealers in the ABPP program. Crazy. So let's take a look at this article. This article comes from CoinWorld.com and Paul Gilkey's. CoinWorld submitted a Freedom of Information Act to the United States Mint to disclose, to identify all the dealers, all the 18 dealers in that program, and it looks like they denied Coin World's request. So we're going to take a look at this article, and I will post a link to this article in my description box below so you can check it out, read it for yourself if you so wish. But here we have a depiction of the 2021 West Point American Silver Eagle. Haha, not with the Type 2 reverse, not the reverse of 21. This is the classic reverse, Type 1, classic reverse. Do you want Type 1 reverse or classic reverse? Which one should we use, Type 1 or classic? Classic or Type 1? Here it is. Let me know which terminology you prefer. But this is the proof 2021 American Eagle reverse of 1986. Silver dollar was the first numismatic product for the ABPP participation in February. June 9th, Freedom of Information Act request filed by CoinWorld seeking disclosure by the U.S. Mint of the identities of the 18 dealers that comprise the controversial Authorized bulk purchase program, allowing preferential purchase of select numismatic products before public release, has been denied by the Bureau. CoinWorld filed an appeal September 14th. The citation for the Mint's September 13th denial of the Freedom of Information Act request is exemption 4 of the Freedom of Information Request Regulations as it pertains to Title 5 of the United States Code 552B4, protecting trade secrets. Trade secrets? Are you freaking kidding me? Trade secrets. These are trade secrets. And commercial and financial information obtained from a person that is privileged or confidential. I would say that there's some privileged persons out there. Just saying. Only one of the 18 ABPP dealers, the Paradise Mint Incorporated in East LEJ, Georgia, granted the Mint authorization to identify its participation information that was released to CoinWorld with the denial of the release of the names of the other 17 participating dealers. CoinWorld has been able to identify several additional ABPP participants, but unable to get the Mint to officially confirm. The ABPP program allows participants to place orders for select numismatic products before the public on sale date. 10% of the maximum mintage of those products is set aside for which the ABPP orders may be placed. The ABPP dealers pay 5% premium over the Mint's retail price to the public. Big freaking deal, is what I say. The ABPP dealers can pick up their orders from the Mint's contracted order fulfillment center in Memphis, Tennessee. Participant goes public. Kevin Campbell from Paradise Mint Incorporated said September 14th via email to CoinWorld that the ABPP program has proven to be a disadvantage to him. He also questioned why the Mint did not increase the mintages for certain products to meet market demand. Now, let me stop right there just for a minute. Now, there's probably quite a few people, and I know there's quite a few people watching this video right now within this YouTube community who will agree with this, because there's a lot of collectors who were unable to get these coins from the United States Mint purchase price. And Some of them might have, went to eBay, paid a little bit of money over, or maybe a lot of money over the United States mint purchase price. For me, if I can't get it for the mint price, then I'm just not buying it. However, I'm sure there's a lot of people who do agree that they wish the United States Mint for stuff like the West Point Proof American Silver Eagle, the San Francisco Proof American Silver Eagle, heck, maybe even the Reverse Proof 2021 two-coin set. A lot of people probably wish that those mintages would be increased or had been increased. Me, I like the lower mintages, a lower mintage than there is demand because it increases the value. Prior to 2020, there was very little demand after the United States Mint stopped selling these coins, and I like the fact that these coins may, possibly, we don't know, may hold a higher value over the mint purchase price in future years. Will that be the case? I don't know. Only time will tell, but I do like possibilities of that, and at least right now, at the current time, we know that these coins do hold a higher value over the mint purchase price. So for those collectors who do buy these coins, if at some point they want to sell, at least for right now, we know that we'll be able to get at least the money that we paid for them. If not, we'll be able to get a little bit extra. Okay, so Kevin Campbell from Paradise Mint Incorporated goes on to say, the ABPP program is of very little help to dealers that are in it, Campbell said. I'm not sure what you are imagining the program is, but supplies dealers like me with fraction of the inventory I was able to order before this program released. In fact, I am getting less than 10% of the inventory I was able to buy in prior to the release of the ABPP program on just their normal dealer program. It is also more expensive and less profitable, and definitely a lot more of a hassle to actually get the product. So if you are looking for a story of the ABPP program, that the ABPP program is some sweetheart deal for the dealers, in it, you are sadly mistaken. So I have heard that term sweetheart deal as it relates to this ABPP program. I have never personally used it, but I have seen it in the comments section below. And all I'm going to say is I don't know about this sweetheart deal word. However, if you're buying said coins for 5% over market value, or what the United States Mint sells them for, and you're able to turn around, now I'm not sure what Mr. Kevin Campbell from Paradise Mint Incorporated sells these United States Mint coins for, but in 2021, there's been quite a bit of secondary market demand. And if you're able to sell said coins, if you're buying them for 5% over the United States Mint price, but you're able to resell them for close to somewhere around 100% over the United States Mint price, then I would say that 10% of inventory that you're buying 5% over the United States Mint price, and selling it for 100%, or maybe even if it was 80% or 60% over the United States Mint price, then I would say it's a pretty good deal. Now, again, like I said, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research and see. I'm not familiar with Paradise Mint Incorporated, and not even sure if they even have an online store or whatnot. I have to look into that. But I do appreciate this person for coming out and giving some information, because the other 17 seem to be not, just to be polite, just not too willing to do so. So then he goes on to say, it is the exact opposite as it refers to the sweetheart deal. It is the exact opposite. There are also several omissions and products that we used to be able to buy and can no longer get. A prime example is the burnished uncirculated silver American Eagle. For the last 4 years, I have ordered around 10,000 burnished silver eagles. It was wiped from the normal dealers program. It was also not on the ABPP program. Therefore, I got none. So you tell me how the ABPP program actually benefits dealers compared to the previous authorized dealer program. Well, this is what I will say. Now, I'm pretty good information. I did not know this. The uncirculated American Silver Eagle prior to 2020 lost a lot of value on the secondary market, lost a lot of value in future years after the release of the coins. Proof coins, uncirculated coins, whatever the case may be, prior to 2020, a lot of these coins lost a lot of value. Take a 2016 American Silver Eagle. 2016 proof American Silver Eagle that I believe the United States Mint sold, if I'm not mistaken, for $54 and some change, somewhere in that ballpark. In 2017 and 2018, you would be lucky to get that $54 for that coin. There was very little demand. Now, in 2020, heavy demand. There's heavy demand for these coins with a limited supply of them being minted, being produced. And now a lot of these dealers, maybe not so much for the uncirculated, but for the proof West Point, the proof San Francisco, if these dealers are getting 15% of the inventory and selling them for, like I said, close to 100% over the United States Mint purchase price, then that to me sounds like a pretty good deal for the ABPP program. As for why any other dealers decline, I can't speak for them or their reasons. I would suspect that they are afraid that you are going to try to run some type of negative article on them, like they are getting some special privileges that don't exist. In a September 7th data response to a California collector, U.S. Mint David J. Ryder says a lot of work goes into establishing and executing each numismatic program. A number of important factors are considered when we establish mintage limits for mint products, says Ryder. For some items, including those released through commemorative coin programs authorized by Congress, maximum mintages are established by individual public laws. Others are based carefully on demand forecast, production cost, manufacturing capacity, and past sales history for products of similar value, designs, finishes, and price points. One thing that I would suggest, and I know this is a congressional thing and not so much a Mint decision or a David J. Ryder decision, but one thing that I would suggest and bringing back to Congress, which I know is probably not going to happen, but it is doing something different with that limited edition silver proof set. Make it different, make it unique from all the other coins that are within that set that is released prior in the years, such as 2021. You have great two proof American Silver Eagles, but both of those proof American Silver Eagles were prior released. One good thing that could have been done was, like I've said it before on other videos, is you could have put that S mint mark on the Type 1 or the classic design and put the West Point mint mark on the Type 2. That would have made this set highly collectible. What you also could have done with that limited edition silver proof set, and I might do another video just on this topic alone, but put the West Point mint mark on the silver quarters. That would have also made that set pretty hot, pretty desirable. In fact, putting the S mint mark on that proof American Silver Eagle, that Type 1, could have made this possibly the hottest set of the year. But now the limited edition silver proof set, in just my opinion, is just another expensive high premium set. So anyway, that's all this article that I'm going to read. Like I said below, I will paste a link to this in the description box below of this video. I appreciate coinworld.com and Paul Gilkes for all the work they do on trying to get us this information. And I also want to give a big thanks and shout out to Mr. Kevin Campbell from Paradise Mint Incorporated for coming out, admitting that they are in this program, giving his insight as to what he thinks about this program. And it sounds like he preferred it the way it was before. Before this, it sounds like possibly they're not making as much money in this program as before, even though I like the lower mintages myself because of the fact, like I said, it increases the aftermarket value if one had to sell instead of taking a loss. Right now, at least, you would be able to come out ahead versus taking a loss as you would if you sold a 2016 proof American Silver Eagle in 2017. You took a pretty big loss. You lost about 40% of its value. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I appreciate everybody for watching. Smash that thumbs up button, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the article, and I will talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.